Greetings, greetings from Jamaica, my brother. How are you doing?
Greetings, my brother. I'm doing great.
Excellent.
Here in West Africa and Ghana in particular.
Excellent, excellent, man. It's a real honor to be talking to you. Finally and at last, I was following the news a little bit still because I'm following the whole issue with Nogokpo very carefully, very closely, and I saw that you may have had a very busy day yesterday, according to the news as well, you know.
Very, very busy day. From one TV station to another TV station. It was just crazy. And today, this morning, I have to attend to some few TV and radio stations too as well.
Yes.
So yes. I just got home and I decided no, let's do our interview.
Yes.
So that I won't keep you waiting for that long.
I thank you very much, man. I really respect that, and I respect your time very much. So you know, you must be tired. It's getting late. It's about 8 p.m. in Ghana now, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. It's 3 p.m. here. So let me not keep you too long. So firstly, you know, please give us a little background about yourself, your name, your position in the community, and give us some background about your community, and anything at all you can tell us, the meaning of the name, etc., etc.
Okay. First of all, thank you very much for the opportunity. My name is Nufialaga Maufemo Kobla Nornyibey. Nufiala is a title. Nufialaga is a title which means the senior lecturer or the senior teacher.
Okay.
Maufemo is my name, which means the way of the gods, the way of God. Kobla is the Tuesday born. Then Nornyibey is my surname. I am a tourism consultant by profession. I'm also into African spirituality. I'm a researcher into African spirituality and history. I'm the spokesperson for our chief in Nogokpo. The titles are numerous, but I would just like to limit it here. But maybe as we proceed, the rest will be coming out.
Not a problem. Thank you. So, you know, tell us some more about your community. You know, how it was established in the beginning, maybe some history about it, and what are the traditional activities that the people of the community carry out, such as crafts and traditional trades.
Thank you. The name, let me start with the name. The name was originally known as Nogokpo. In my language, Nogokpo means, will you sit in peace? Will you sit in peace? The name of the town itself is a question.
Yes.
Now, as time went on, the name became Nogokpo. That is the literal meaning. But when you come to our celestial or cosmic knowledge, it means the womb. Nogokpo means the womb of the universe. The womb of the universe. Now, the name, let me tackle the name. The name Nogokpo is as a result of our ancient fathers not wanting to entertain criminals and people with bad intentions in the community. So when one comes to stay in the community, they will first ask you whether will you stay in peace when they allow you, knowing that the supreme God of the land, which is the thunder, lightning, fire, and justice God, do not condone evil, do not condone criminality. So they will tell you the do's and the don'ts that will make you stay on the land. If you can go with it, you stay with us in peace. But if you stay and you misbehave, the thunder God will strike you, because he do not condone any of those things. Now, Nogokpo, per my research, Nogokpo is about 1,000 years old when it was established first by Tobi Saba I, who migrated from the country we know today as Togo.
Yes.
And it is this supreme deity, or this supreme thunder God, that helped him won all his battles and secure those lands.
Yes.
Now, when the Danish or the Danes first came, they didn't come as missionaries. They came with a force, with guns and all those things, then to the coast.
Yes.
So, what happened was, our ancient fathers went into a battle with the Danes, and they invoked this thunder god, same thunder god in Nogokpo, and killed hundreds and thousands of Danes.
Wow.
And the place where the battle took place is still available. It is still there. Maybe when one day you come, I'm going to take you to see those places.
I'd be honored.
So, this is not captured in the Eurocentric educational system that we have, because the man who conquered you will never give you a history that will make you strong, a God that will make you strong, but they will rather give you a system that will make you look like you are nobody. So, Nogokpo is a sacred, peaceful, loving community where everyone lives in peace. Now, finally, with regards to Nogokpo, when you are in the community and you drop your purse, your wallet, your mobile phone, your anything on the ground, it will remain there till you go. Even if it is 2 days, 3 days, you go and come for your thing.
Yes.
Nobody will take it. In case if it's going to rain, that is where they will take it and send it to the assemblyman or to the chief's palace, so that anyone who comes will come and collect it or pick it up. So basically, that is a little history about our dear Nogokpo.
Yes, yes, and wow, it's a powerful history. I'd love if you could go deeper into the thunder deity. You know, if you could inform us about the name of the thunder deity and any other, you know, folklore or any other history concerning the founding of your community and the thunder deity that you could provide us in this time.
Okay. Thank you once again. The history of the black man or the black race has been corrupted so much that today we don't even know ourselves anymore. Now, the name of the thunder deity or the thunder god is known as what? Yahweh. That is the sacred name that our ancient fathers, or that can be found in our esoteric knowledge.
Yes.
Now, due to how sacred the name is, our ancient fathers named the one in Nogokpo as what? Tobi Sakaja. Aluso Kaja.
Yes.
Now, in the ancient past, when our ancient fathers migrated from then a lost continent, which today was known or is known as the lost continent of Mu. Mu is spelled M-U.
Yes.
Now, that continent, that land, that is where our ancient fathers manifested and carried out their migration from that part of the world. Now, the word Mu is Adagana, is another form, it's a language, or it's part of the language of the deities.
Oh.
Or the elemental beings.
So it's not human language.
No, it's not a human language. Mu is can be found in the esoteric knowledge of the elemental beings. Now, what is the meaning of Mu? Mu means the totality of all creation manifesting on earth.
Yes.
Are you with me?
Yes, I'm listening loud and clear. I'm just absorbing the information.
So when those days our ancient fathers who were handling the spirituality of our people were known as what? The Naga Sachis, or the Naga Sachi, or Ghana Sachi.
Yes.
So then there came a message through Ifa that that land is going to be submerged by water.
Yes.
So our ancient fathers should migrate from there. So some went far east into places that are known as today as India, Japan, among other places. And that is why today when you go to India, some of the priests who are in charge, powerful priests who are in charge of their shrines and temples are known as what? The Nagas.
Yes.
It is a short form of the title our ancient fathers were having. That is the Nagasachi. Now, from there, those who came through to West Africa, or let me put it that way, were led by a very powerful priest. And in our language, he was known as Nuo. Nuo is the name that has been corrupted through other civilizations
to be known
till now to become Noah of today. So Noah have several sons, or have several children, but he has 3 sons. The senior one was known as what? Summer, which was corrupted, or which has now been corrupted as what? Shem. Now followed by Hamu, which has been shortened to Ham. Then the third one is Janu, which has been corrupted today as what? Japhat.
Yes.
So they migrated and created from there, came to create the Somao Empire, which today has been corrupted by European archaeologists and historians as the Sumerian Empire.
Oh. Wow.
Now, it was the Somao Empire, not Sumeria Empire. It was the European archaeologists and historians who have corrupted the name.
Yes.
Now, there was a great man on that that land, who was a black man, your ancient father, our ancient father.
Yes.
His name was Amu Rabba. Amu is his name and Rabba is his title. Today in history, the name has corrupted to what? Amurabi.
Yes, 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 yes. He created.
It was Amuraba who brought the Amuraba codes.
Yes, yes. Wow.
So the name is Amu. Rabba is a title. Now let me break how he got the name Rabba. When you come to the Ifa system, there are 5 major titles in the Ifa institution of divination. You start with the Boko, then second is Lubede, the third Jubana, fourth is Awuno, then fifth is the Rabba.
Yes.
Rabba is the highest form of title you can get in the Ifa institution. So Amu Rabba have gotten to that level. And that is why his name was Amu and Rabba was added to his name.
So is that like how the Jews use the word rabbi?
Exactly, that is what was corrupted as rabbi.
Wow.
Now, these Ashkenazi Jews, these European Jews are converts. They copied everything from our ancient fathers in Kemet, aka Kemet or Egypt.
Yes.
We call it, our ancient fathers call it Kemet. Kemet means where they secured forest. Kemet means a sandy place.
Yes.
Kemet.
Yes.
Means sun, means within the sun or sandy place.
Yes.
So in the past, our ancient fathers always named their settlements either with a cosmic name or celestial names, or how the environment or the geographical location of the area looks like.
Right, right.
Now, that is what the Jews also corrupted as Rabbi. But meanwhile, even the man today they describe as Yeshua, that wasn't the original name.
Yes.
The original name was what? Ayesu. Kristo. Ayesu. Kristo. In the next or in the subsequent interview, I'm going to break the name down for you.
Yes, yes.
And he has also reached the highest form or the highest position in the Ifa institution. So he was called Ayesu Kristo the Rabba.
Yes, yes.
And that is why if you remember the story where they say a woman have committed a fornication and the woman was brought to her and they were telling him, Rabbi, this man have committed an adultery.
Yes.
So should we stone him? Should we stone her?
Yes.
Then according to the story, Ayesu Kristo the Rabba stood down, went down,
Yes.
and started writing on the ground.
Yes.
They didn't understand what he was doing. The Ashkenazi Jews did not understand what he was doing when he stood on the ground and was writing on the ground. He was doing a divination, and if not divination to find out that what the woman is being accused of is true or not true.
Wow.
My brother, are you with me?
My brother, I am here. I am just, you know, when you've grown up hearing something and you know that something was underneath, like they say, reading between the lines, but it's now been open to you. You know, I am just absorbing everything, and I'm just very honored to be sitting here with traditional knowledge from oral history. So if you don't hear me, I'm just absorbing.
Thank you. So that is how he went on the ground to do a divination. So after doing the divination, and he realized that they were lying, they were trying to set him up against the Greco-Roman system. He told them, he who is of no sin, let him cast the first stone.
Yes.
And they couldn't cast the stone because they know they were lying, and they wanted to set him up so that when they kill the woman, they can go and launch complaint to betray him and to say, hey, he asked us to kill the woman.
Yes, yes.
To set him up.
So he had, so based on traditional knowledge, he had become somewhat as of a chief priest in his community.
Exactly. He was a chief high priest in his community.
Yes. And because the Roman invaders were there, the Jews that were willing to sell out each other could have gone and lodged a report against him to have him arrested by the colonizer.
Exactly, that is what they've been doing, because some of our own people became traitors because they started working for the Romans.
Yes.
They became Hellenized Hebrews.
Yes.
You understand? They became the Hellenized people. So their loyalty is to the Greeks.
Yes.
And the Romans, and that is why when Ayuso wants to speak, he always speaks in parables. You understand?
Yes.
So all those who are with him understand. Now there is another verse in the Old Testament, in the New Testament. I think next time I will look for all those verses, but when I narrate the story, you will understand. There's a verse. Is it in the book of Luke or something? But I will look for it. It says, when Ayuso and his disciples were moving, they saw some of the disciples ask him whether they should invoke fire from the heavens to consume them. The question is, who were the people coming? These are Greco-Roman battalions, army approaching them.
Yes.
Cristo was not only a priest, but a revolutionary, a freedom fighter.
Yes, that is a fact. Yes.
And he combined African spirituality with part of his arsenal. So that is why he taught his disciples how to invoke, how to use nature to fight.
Yes.
So he asked them, should we invoke fire to consume those feelings?
Yes.
But you see, they blend the truth with lies, so much lies that when you read these stories, it is difficult to put the puzzles together. But we are at a point when the knowledge from the ancient ones are coming back.
Yes.
To humanity.
Yes,
to correct.
And people are being led, especially young people are being led to learn.
Exactly. So when our ancient fathers moved from the Sumer Empire, they went to build another empire, a big one, that our ancient fathers called the Musufutama. Musufutama. Kingdoms where the laws of nature was introduced once again.
Yes.
That is the meaning of the name Mesopotama, which today has been corrupted as what? Mesopotamia.
Oh. Okay. So like the original name of, say for example, South Africa, Munamatapa, is a related name.
Yes.
Okay.
So they keep changing the names because once they disconnect you from the original name, then they disconnect a whole generation.
Yes. Yes.
So from the Mesopotama, they were led by a chief high priest with the name Gagli. And Gagli built another great empire.
Yes.
And the name that our ancient fathers gave that kingdom or empire was Akkadi Empire. Akkadi means lamp or the light to the world.
Yes.
Akkadi Empire, which was being corrupted by European archaeologists and historians as the Akkadian Empire. But that is your empire.
Yes.
And Gagli's name was corrupted, was twisted in order to disconnect the original people from taking that glory. So they gave him another name, and they call him what? Gilgamesh.
Wow. Wow. And he was a historian as well, because he wrote a great history of the empire.
Yes, such a great man. This man can vanish anytime. He never stayed in a house. He also always stayed in a sacred forest. This man went with people and dived into the sea for 3 days and came back alive. That is Gilgamesh. That is Gagli for you. The same history was repeated here. When our ancient fathers were migrating from present-day Togo, and they got to the Volta region,
yes,
the same scenario also occurred, but will be taken in phases. So, Gilgamesh, or what is now called Gilgamesh, which original name is what? Gagli, built a very big wall around his empire.
Yes.
And he named that wall Gilgamesh, which means means wall.
Yes.
Within. Sun means heart. The big wall is strong. That is the meaning.
Yes.
These are your ancient fathers. These are your ancient history.
Yes.
So the migration continued in all that side through the Khmer civilization, which today we are calling Kemet or ancient Egypt. And the first great, it used to be three different kingdoms that came together to form the Kemet or Khmer Empire.
Mm-hmm.
And the first Fiahao, which today, the name Fiahao, which today has been corrupted as Pharaoh.
Oh. Wow.
So the name Pharaoh that you see today, the etymology of the name is rooted in the Ewe language.
Yes.
It's known, yes, we have it as what? As Fiahao, that is the name. Midwao.
Well, I lost you a while ago when you were talking about
Yes,
Pharaoh. So if you could please just start again.
yes, the name. Yeah, sorry, a call came through. That is why.
No problem.
So the name was Shia. How means the great house. And when you even go to Google the meaning of Pharaoh, they will tell you it's a meaning great house.
Yes, because the way that you pronounced that a while ago in the Ewe language, the Arabs, when they're speaking about Pharaoh in the Quran, in Islam, they say Pharaoh. Wow.
Good.
Wow.
So the first supreme Pharaoh was one who was called Setiam.
Yes.
He was called, his name was what? Setiam. Setiam was shortened by Europeans as what? Sati.
Yes, Seti the first. Yes.
Yes, the full name is Setiam. That is, my destiny, God have chosen me to rule.
Yes.
That is the meaning of Setiam, which they've shortened to Sati. Now, this migration continued after the fall of ancient Khmer, all the way to the Nile Valley civilization through to where we are today. So our migration did not start from Togo, Mochi or Ketu as others want us to believe.
Yes.
Our ancient fathers really came from far, and they've used these same energies, same powers to do great things.
Yes.
So it is left for us as people to tap into this ancient language in order to rebuild or re-establish those lost civilization, because we as a people have experienced Eurocentric civilization, and there has been a total destruction of humanity.
Yes, and a disaster with us trying to be in their system.
That is it.
Yes.
So today I was asking a pastor a question. He was saying that our fathers did not know anything till the Europeans brought the Bible. And I look at him and I decide to expose his ignorance to the world to see. So
Yes.
I asked him a question. I asked him circumcision. I said, did we, black people, did we cooperate circumcision from the Europeans, or they copied from us, since it is found in the Bible? Then I also asked him about the women menstrual cycle system that we blacks here were practicing before the European even brought the Bible.
Yes.
Then he was stuck. He didn't know what to say. And I told him I need an answer. We were on radio.
Yes.
And he said the Europeans copied from us. Because the Europeans themselves do not circumcise.
Exactly.
I said, wow. So I said, so you know this. But a few moments ago, you were trying to put your ancient fathers, your ancestors, look stupid before the world. So I told him, it's as a result of mistranslations of our ancient coded language that is causing him to behave that way. Then I went back to the Bible and I said, listen, the there is a saying in the Bible that says, for lack of knowledge, my people perish.
Yep.
And I told him that is not the right translation. The right translation is lack of self-knowledge. My people will perish. It's lack of self-knowledge, because there are so many knowledge in the world.
Yes, yes.
God can lead you to destruction, as we see it today.
Yep.
So the right translation was lack of self-knowledge. The black man today doesn't know himself. He doesn't know the power he carried.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know the meaning of his name. He doesn't know the codes of this universe.
No, we've lost it.
So from lack of self-knowledge, my people perish.
Wow.
My brother, there's a lot of things that have gone wrong with the black civilization.
Yeah, definitely.
And with time, we need to do this through education. Not his form of education.
No.
But our form of education.
Exactly. Because even today, if I may, apologies, but even today, in the Jewish religion and in the Islamic Muslim religion, they memorize their holy books. They don't read them. So it's a same oral history tradition, just like our ancient fathers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There are some, everything, you see, our oral history and tradition is passed on from generation to generation. You understand? So it is part of our DNA system. No matter how bad we go, we will still come back to the reality. Now the truth is, the only way the black man can free himself is those at home and those in the diaspora come together to learn from each other.
Yes.
Our fathers say knowledge is like the baobab tree. No man or no one has it alone.
Yes.
That is why in the past our ancient fathers worked together.
Yes.
They shared knowledge together.
Yes.
And that is where the communal way of life still exists within us.
Yes.
But for a period, we copying from this European civilization, humanity, black people, we become so selfish that that brotherhood that we used to have, that sisterhood we used to have, is no more.
Yes. Yes.
But I believe through the mystical communication within, we shall definitely get there.
I fully agree, and I believe that this connection that we're making now, the knowledge that you've shared with us, because I'm young, I'm only 32, but I've always been interested in the mystical knowledge of forefathers. This is the beginning. This is the first step in the right direction, and I think that, as you said, we're probably going to have a part 2, but I just wanted to touch on the particular issue that is affecting Nogokpo right now and Ghana overall in terms of religious freedom. And it's important to us because currently, I'd love to let you know that our society that we have here. I'm the co-founder of the West Indian Tribal Society. We're a religious organization focused on traditional religion and indigenous rights. And we are currently fighting for full religious freedom in Jamaica because you have a law here that the British put in from 1760 that makes our traditional religion illegal, and it is still on the books today, and they have even modified it up to the year 2016. So it's a big problem for us. So this is why we had to reach out when we saw what was going on. So please, my brother, could you tell us some more about the issue with the Perez Chapel and their Archbishop and the whole situation? You know, what happened and why are the people of Nogokpo upset about what the Archbishop has done?
Thank you once again. About 2 weeks ago, we saw a video circulating in the social media.
Yes.
And we heard the Archbishop of Perez Chapel International saying that Nogokpo is the demonic headquarters in the Volta region.
Yes.
And he based his argument on this, that they went for a crusade in Aflau, which is a town close to Nogokpo. It's a border town.
Yes.
And he instructed his pastors to destroy all the witches and the lizards in the area. So, on their way back to their hotel, their car, the tire developed a problem, and one of the tire came out of the car.
Yes.
So, based on that, Nogokpo is the demonic headquarters in the Volta region.
Yes.
Well, we heard it. The elders of Nogokpo went for a meeting, first meeting. So we decided, there was so many backlash on social media against what he said.
I realized
so
that.
we were expecting that on that Sunday, if he goes to church, he would do the needful by apologizing and retracting his statements. Because Ghana, our constitution says we have 3 religions here: Christianity, Islamic religion, and tradition. Though with our tradition or spirituality, we don't see it as a religion because there is no founder.
Yes.
Every man-made religion has a founder.
Right.
But in African spirituality, we don't have none till date. It came with the universe.
Yes.
It came with creation. So we decided to wait to see if he would do the needful on that Sunday. Hold and behold, on that Sunday, he came to rather justify himself. And this is where the elders say, enough is enough. It is time we put him in his rightful place. So we came up, we had a series of meetings, and we came up with our press conference, where we gave him 14 days ultimatum to make himself available before our traditional leaders to ask questions. Because Nogokpo is a place where no demon, no negative energy, no armed robber, no thief, no criminal can stay. Because if you have any of such, the thunder god will strike you.
Yes.
So everyone knows that it's a sacred place, it's a sacred town where we don't condone evil. So for him to come out to make such a statement, it is like he destroying or tarnishing the image of the people, good people of Nogokpo 1 and the entire Volta region.
Yes, yes. Yes.
So we shouldn't take it kindly. So, well, we made our press conference and we have given him the 14 days ultimatum, and the 14 days will end on the 16th of this month.
Yes.
But already they are calling, wanting to meet individuals, but we are not interested in meeting individuals. We want them to come and meet the traditional leaders to answer some few questions.
Yes.
So that is where we are, and I'm the one speaking on behalf of Nogokpo and the chief and the elders.
Yes.
In this matter here in Ghana. That is why I'm moving from one radio station, one television station, debunking what this so-called man of God said. And my issue is that he said he went to Aflau and they destroy all the demons, the witches and the lizards.
Yes.
So if they truly destroy those witches and demons and the distance, so which one was left on the road that removed their car tire?
Exactly. That's just simple logic. That's simple logic.
So which means he's lying. He's a liar.
Yes.
So he needs to come to apologize and to purify the land.
Yes. Okay,
we are not going to accept only an apology, but we're going to give him things to bring to purify the land.
Okay, so you're saying that because of the immense insult that he has offered to the land, to the spirits of the land, and to the rulers of the land, he must participate in a ritual to make amends for that.
Sure, that is all.
Okay. Okay, wow. And we know that he is not going to want to do that.
and that is where we are going to see who is truly the controllers of the cosmic knowledge system. Because you see, my brother, you will not see us who are practicing African spirituality attacking Christians.
Yes, yes.
But anytime Christians get the little time, they try to look down upon us. They've been doing it for years, for some time now.
Yes.
And because when they do, we don't say anything because we are peace-loving people. They think they are so powerful.
Yes.
But my brother, it is time, excuse me for my language, this nonsense must stop.
Yes.
And if he doesn't come, we shall use him as an scapegoat for him to know that African spirituality is older than Christianity.
Yes. Yes. And that our people have a covenant with the Creator, with the spirits of the universe, just as much, but our covenant is more ancient.
Very.
Yes.
You see, one thing people don't understand or don't know is that when the so-called Greek philosophers came to ancient Kemet,
yes,
to learn about science and spirituality, they learned about Yahweh, which is the god of thunder,
yes,
lightning, fire, and justice.
Yes.
And they corrupted it as Zeus.
Oh.
Now, oh yes, the same what is in Nogokpo is what has been corrupted as Zeus, the god of storm. Now, the modern Hebrews who became converts too adopted theirs and call it what? Yahweh.
Yahweh. Yes, so Yahweh. So the
Are you getting the connection now?
1,000,000%. 1,000,000%, big brother. 1,000,000%.
I will send you a screenshot from a writer, a white writer, who said the Haitian Hebrew God was known as what? Yahweh.
Yes.
And our ancient fathers are calling on that name millions of years before the Europeans came into existence.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Last time a white guy provoked me and I told him, listen, your race is just 6,000 years old. We have been on this land for millions of years. And out of the black man came your race. So you must learn to respect the black man.
Yes.
And he said, how? And I asked him, do you have a Bible there? He said, yes. Let me use your own book to educate you and re-educate you.
Yes.
So I asked him to go to the story of Gehazi, Naaman, Elisha, Naaman, and Gehazi.
Yes.
And I said, after reading, they said, Elisha cursed Gehazi. And as a result of the curse, the color of his skin became as white as a snow. And the curse said permanently. And the curse said permanently. So the curse or the disease of Naaman shall clench upon you and your descendants forever.
Yes. Yes.
So there he turned from black to white. White, leprous. When the color of your skin turns from black to white, it means you have leprosy.
Yes. Yes.
But today, they're trying to corrupt Hansen disease to leprosy just to disconnect that lies there. You see, my brother.
Yes. Wow.
We need to go back to our ancient knowledge system. It is the Yahweh, the God of thunder, lightning, fire, and justice. It is the same that they call Zeus and Yahweh. So when they are in their church and they're singing Yahweh, Yahweh, you are this is what they are calling.
Yes. Yes. So they're really just giving strength to our power. And they think that they're building themselves and tearing us down. And it works because we don't know the facts.
That is it.
Wow. Wow. As you said, we're definitely going to have to do a part 2. But I must ask you, finally for this interview, is there is there a message that you would like to leave with the youth in particular who are on this side of the world, who may be interested in studying into traditional spirituality?
Yes, my message to the youth is that it is time we must unlearn and relearn what we've been taught by the slave master.
Yes.
And we in this part of the world are ready to help our brothers and sisters in the diaspora to connect back to the land, to connect back to our ancient Asu, which today they have corrupted as what? The esoteric knowledge. So that together we can build the motherland. We can raise a new generation, a new fearless generation who will stand and defend their self-knowledge.
Yes.
I also have an institution that I'm building called the Amuao Development Institute. And this is something that we are building in order to teach or to share this great knowledge with our brothers in the diaspora.
Yes.
So my brother, we can work together to help our youth we can start with a Zoom class, even if it is once in a month or once in a week.
Yes.
It is something that we can all come together and discuss it and see how best we can make the necessary impact in our worlds.
Yes, yes. Wow. That is a big offer. And elder brother, I'm going to ask you, please, even though we're going to bring this interview officially to an end, I'm going to ask you, please don't hang up, because I'd like to even discuss 5 more minutes with you about that.
Okay.
So thank you very, very much. And it has been an honor and a pleasure to do this interview with you. My respect.